We have the newest world champion, Molly Picklum. Welcome to the run home.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Are you back yet?
I'm in Sydney. I'm not
Oh,
far from
okay.
you.
You're not from. Okay, so how does it feel? Honestly, like I know people say, oh, it's a dream come true, but how does it feel? A young lady from Gosford or up there on the Central Coast, you are now the world champion.
It is for sure a dream come true, but it's definitely tiring. You got to keep revving until you get your break. But yeah, no, it's the best thing in the world. You like fight so hard for like hoping that happens kind of in your little story, and it actually does. It's crazy.
In the day of the finals, did you know? Like, were you confident going into this? I know you were number one seed, but as we know with these final series, anything can happen. Were you confident from the moment you woke up?
I actually wasn't I didn't have doubt. I was just super focused on kind of the process of like, hey, breakfast, surf, take in the sun, and it was just a really magical day. And I felt like really in awe. The sunrise was unbelievable, and that kind of just set me on a positive vibe. And then from there, I was just focused. I wasn't really thinking about the outcome. I wasn't like, yeah, this is mine today. I was just like really in the moment, which is kind of the best place to be, I guess.
Mm.
Molly, you join a really impressive list of Australian women who have held the title. Steph Gilmore, Lane Beachley, Wendy Botha, a number of women surfers. Is there anyone did you have a favourite out of any of the women surfers growing up that you aspired to be like and aspired to get the world title like you have done now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm so fortunate for all these ladies that came before me. I think for my generation, it was like your Steph, Tyler, and Sally's that I definitely watched. And for me, I think Steph's just like the real cool cat, and then Lane was like a really straight cut, like hard ass kind of. She's like real gnarly and fights for what she wants. Which Steph is really competitive, but she's a bit more like cool, calm about it.
So, Molly, what happens? What happens now? How do you relax? Because most people, when they relax after work, they go on a surfing holiday. How do you relax?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm new at this whole world champion thing, so I'm going to figure that out. But no, I think you kind of just go with the flow. Enjoy all like speaking to all of you guys and sharing the little story of my year, and then just cruise. My boyfriend and he and I have like decked out this van, and I wanted to just go and
Mm.
grab it and just like go to the east coast of Australia, find some fun waves. And you know what it's like though, as surfers, it's kind of like it's your lifestyle. I want to go
Yeah.
back to the beach, jump back in the ocean. I want to go surfing. It doesn't really change like that. I'm not like, cat, I want to see it.
So
I
what
want
about
to see.
Brian was saying before from the Central Coast from Gosford, born and raised in Gosford. So what's the energy going to be like when you get home? I'd imagine I heard that you sort of just got home. You're going to be able to catch up with friends and family, have a bit of a celebration back in Central Coast.
Yeah, a bunch of like my North Shirley board riders crew came to the airport, so I saw them and got to embrace a little bit. But I'm here doing media in Sydney for just tonight and tomorrow, and then I'll go home, sleep, and then wake up
Mm.
the next day, see everyone, and just share that moment. And I did. I honestly wanted to come home and go straight into it because I just feel like it's all revving high and just the hype's there. So let's go.
Molly, did you change anything this year? Like, was your diet? Were you not drinking? Did you change something within your surfing?
Yeah, I'm only young, so I haven't drank a whole lot. No, I'm kidding. Um,
You're from the Central Coast. You drink at 13.
yeah, no, drinking has never really been a part of my life, so that didn't change. It all stayed the same there. But yeah, for me, I kind of just went for like local coaches and just like had a really fun crew around me and kind of chased like the fun vibes all year. I just wanted to enjoy my time because I felt like then I'll have more energy, and then the more energy I create, then the more I've got to give when I'm actually out there in the rashy. So yeah, and I really found that it was really fun, and I felt like I always brought my best each time I went in the water. And ultimately, I'm really proud of kind of the whole campaign that I've put together.
Well, we're all proud of you, Molly. One of your great attributes is you charge, no matter how big it is. And I remember watching you in Hawaii. Has that been something throughout your life? You're just fearless?
No, absolutely not. It's actually the ones I grew up with, they know I have a few stories where I didn't paddle out and like my friends went out because I was too scared. So fear, like I just was, I think, curious. It really challenged me. So I kind of just like danced with it from young and just kept trying to tinker with it and get better and better. It's a real weird thing. I just get so drawn to things that scare me so much. So then I just kind of grew into it, grew up, realized that, okay, I can fall and still survive. I don't have to die every time. It's scary. So yeah, I don't know. But it's pretty funny, honestly, that I'm like named as this charger. I think because I'm kind of the Aussie, bit raw and rogue of a personality, and then it kind of just ties into being a charger. But for me, I definitely get scared. I'm just a bit like, I'm just willing to try and see how I go.
Bear said, you're a surfer. You love getting out there.
I like going to all
charge, mate.
No, I like.
Molly, is there any advice that you've got for Brian next time? But you go to the wave pool.
Yeah, I go to the wave pool, Molly.
For the wave pool at home.
I swear the wave pool is some of the most gnarly wipeouts I've had all year.
Is that really good for your training though, Molly? Seriously, like considering you've got to, if you go out to go get waves, you don't always have a day out. Like, do surfers do that? Do they get in wave pools to practice when their conditions might not suit? Is that common?
Yeah, it's starting to become super common just because of how like accessible wave pools are. They're popping up everywhere, and I think for sure. I actually practiced before Tahiti. I hadn't been in a barrel, and I could just go there, ask the boys, hey, can I jump in for one of the barrel sessions just to like get the feel of that kind of style of wave? And I honestly, it really helped me because then I was comfortable to be in those sort of positions, and then you kind of just like copy and paste that, but just on a way bigger scale when you go to chokes.
Molly, a lot of people thinking, it's surfing, you just get out there and you paddle around and you stand up and it's like a recreational sport. But what about during the week? What are some of the things fitness-wise or training-wise that you have to do that maybe us laymen don't see and don't know?
Yeah. I think athlete, like you just love being healthy. So I'm always moving, stretching. I love my body feeling free, mobile. And I think the main thing I've been working on this year is just like functional strength, that I feel strong in all different positions. And yeah, of course, like I've been lucky enough, Spence from N Swiss, they've been taking care of me, just writing little programs up, and I get in the gym kind of every 3 days I try on the road during competition. But then when I'm in the off season, it's kind of day off. I mean, when it's like preseason, it's kind of day on, day off, day on, day off. But we definitely don't go as hard as you footy guys. We actually get to enjoy our sport.
We're cowards compared to you.
Molly, can I ask you about the trophy? So I'm going to stuff up the pronunciation of the last name of the trophy. Duke Kahanamoku. Is that right? Is that correct? Apparently it weighs 35 kilos. Have you got it back into Australia? And what was that like lifting it after the event?
I'm glad you asked because there's a full story about it. But if you travel a lot, you understand the airport's absolutely chaos, and they really are super anal on us surfers with all our equipment and everything. And it's already a daunting experience turning up. They like look at you just going, oh, this is going to be money. We're going to zap them so much. Anyway, this time around, they told me, no, it has to be under 30 kilos. And I was just like, it's like, I can't just dismantle this thing. It's connected. It's one piece. It's not like, because it weighed 32 kilos. And I was like, come on, you got to let me on. And they really didn't want to let me on. And there's kind of like a little trick you can do is like make sure it weighs.
You hold it up?
Yeah. Try and weigh it up and all that. But it's actually funny. So a guy that was operating and taking care of us, Yuri in Fiji, he woke up. We had an early morning flight. And apparently I was texting everyone freaking out because I was like, my trophy's not coming home. This is so heavy. And anyways, they got on to the right guy, and he just walked in his pajamas, grabbed the trophy, and walked on the tarmac and put it on the plane. And I was just like, oh, my God. This life is all about who you know. It's not like all the rules. And luckily, I don't know. That maybe that's just the world title thing.
Molly Picklum.
The text on, just quickly read a couple of texts for her before we let it go. So doing the coast proud, Molly. Congrats, legend. That comes from Chad. And then another text coming through. Molly, you're a world champion. You're the same as you're the Mick. Well done, Molly, and many more to come. So the text line's blowing up. Everyone's loving you, Molly, and congratulations.
Thank you for doing this too, Molly. I know you just would have been under the pump with all the interviews, but again, congratulations. We are all so proud of you, and maybe let's get 7 more world titles.
I know. It's a big ask. That's a huge ask. But thank you so much for having me on, and to everyone that supported me all year, I really appreciate it, and I'm so stoked to bring you back home. Aussie soil, let's go.
Oh, good on you, Molly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
You're still here? We'll see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio, because if you don't, you're an A grade, but if you do, you're the absolute Mickey.